Welcome back, everybody. I am so happy to have with me today Flo Carter. She is a longtime friend of WJBF. Flo became one of the South's first female rockabilly singers back in the day. Back in the 50s and 60s, she was a popular entertainer at several Augusta night spots, including the Partridge Inn and the Bon Air Hotel. By the 1980s, she had her own gospel music show here on WJBF featuring her band, The Sounds of Joy. Please welcome, everybody, Flo Carter. Next month, you're going to have the chance to see Flo at the Augusta History Museum in the Brown Bag Lunch Series, where she talks about the Carter family's musical history. Flo, hello, my dear.
Hello, my dear.
So music is a big part of your life, but it's not all of it. I just love to hear you talk about the shows you did on Channel 6 back in the day. You were talking earlier about on Fridays when you had your noon show, you would fry fish?
Well, Lombard's Meal was our sponsor. So they supplied the fish, the hush puppy material, French fries, coleslaw, and I cooked it. And everybody ate on the air, and all the cameramen were, everybody in the studio was all gathered around on Friday. It was the good day.
Oh, and you know what, Flo, that was a fun time in TV.
Oh,
we're in here now, and we don't have those floor people and camera operators because it's all robotic. It's all robotic.
Yeah.
But back when we had floor directors and camera operators, Flo's grandson, in fact, was one of our camera operators for some time. And they would do things to us to try to make us laugh and mess us up. Brian was quite a character.
I know, he kept her laughing.
But those were the fun days in TV. They were fun. They were very fun. Well, when you get to talk at the museum, I'm sure you love to do that. I'm sure you love sharing with people.
I'm looking forward to it, Jenny. I really am. I'm so glad that they asked me to do it because I've had to delve way back, from the beginning, because everybody has to start somewhere, don't they? Yeah. I mean, we don't start today sitting on this couch with our history,
right?
Right. And when you start looking back into the history, oh, it's so exciting because you see all the grandmas, grandpas, and all those cousins and everything that's happened along the way. And it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. You've got something to share with your kids, and you've got something to share with this Museum of History that Jenny is so, Nancy Glazer.
Oh,
I love her so much.
She's great.
And she wanted to start a documentary 2 years ago, and I was having a lot of problems. My dog passed away, and a lot of things happened, and I wasn't ready for it.
It wasn't a good time.
Yeah, so we've decided to do this on June the 18th, and I think it's going to be marvelous because our family, Jenny, was so different than the normal, ordinary American family. And we were so different in one way, and then we were so much the American family. We're sort of like that, Leave It to Beaver in the morning. Yeah. My husband was that taller boy. He was such, So
he was Wally.
And I loved him. So we had such a wonderful time. The kids had such a wonderful time. And so when I started delving into that, I found things that I had forgotten, really had forgotten, put in the back part of my memory. Yeah. And so now I feel I want to think every day of what I've been going over and saying, oh my gosh, I want to remember that, and I want to talk about that to people, because things that we did, I think, is instructive. A lot of things are instructive to the mothers and the wives out there that are trying to struggle with all kinds of a job. They all now have jobs, and they've got the kids running back and forth and here and there and everywhere, doing everything, learning how to do everything, becoming musicians, and they're going to just be great when they graduate and they go to college if they get the chance to do it. So it's a wonderful life, and Jenny, life is what you make it. I mean, you can get up in the morning and really have the doldrums and not even want to face the day. And you can't think of anything that you want to do. And then again, there's another day you wake up and you get up, boy, oh boy, yeah, is that happening? Well, I want to be there, And if you keep, if you keep it in your mind to just keep alive and keep well and keep learning, you know, I'm not even going to say how old I am because everybody knows, but I'm still learning, Jenny. I mean, I'm learning.
Well, Flo, I want to share something with you. We've played a little bit of video, and you'll see more at the end of the show, from a little celebration when Flo turned 95. And Flo ended up blessing the people who were there in such a tremendous way. It was over at the Beach Island Historical Society, and a lot of people had shown up to sort of surprise you and be there to support you.
Jackie Bartlett, bless her heart, she's
Yep.
the head of that.
Yep. But what Flo did at the end was you sang "What the World Needs Now is Love." And as you sang, you just kept dropping little pearls of wisdom. And your whole message was, life is a gift. Life is here for us to live. Live. Get up every day excited. Don't waste a day.
Don't waste it. Life is just a bowl of cherries. Don't take it serious.
How do
it's
you
too
keep
mysterious.
that attitude, Flo? How do you keep?
Because
tell
something.
me, how do you keep that attitude?
Well, Jenny, something new is happening every day, isn't it? I mean, if we wake up tomorrow morning, we're blessed. Oh my God, we've got another day. We can do what we didn't do yesterday, you know, and put aside. No, every day is a gem. And you need to treat it that way when God gives you, when you get up in the morning, and we've talked about this so many times because this is what we do. When we wake up and sit on the side of the bed and thank God, first of all, for bringing us through the night. You know, well, here we are. We made it. We made it past 5 or 6 o'clock because that seems to be a bad time in the morning for a lot of people to pass on. But you've made it. Okay, now you get up from the bed and you go in the kitchen and, well, what do I want this morning? I don't know whether I want that waffle or am I going to eat that banana again? Or just what I'm going to do. Well, I don't know. I'm going to eat something for breakfast and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. So that's every day. My every day is that way. I mean, mine only except for Tuesday when Cookie and I go shopping every day on Tuesday. We get our groceries and different things, every appointment that we make. But the other days, they're just, they fall into place, you know, what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do at the house, or what a friend is going to meet me for lunch, and we're going to just have a wonderful afternoon of just visiting and talking about kids and you know, what we're doing, what our plans are. Oh, life is precious. I mean, you know, if you have it, you need to use it. You don't need to wind up, you know, sitting in a chair and watching the soaps.
I'm hearing you say is you are present. And I think that we're at a point in our culture where so many of us are on our devices. You know, you're on your phone and you're doing this. And
you're losing out.
It just sounds like you are present.
Yeah.
You're with the people who are around you.
Because I might miss something.
I
don't want to miss anything, you know.
How have you stayed so healthy?
Well, I think it's in the genes, really, because I haven't tried. My mom, you know, made it to 97, and she could reach her toes.
She could reach her toes?
She could reach her toes.
Wow.
Nobody believed that. We would go, you know, my mom, we were devotees of the nursing homes because my mom was intent. She was going to be going around to the nursing homes. And not just that, but all the beautiful places where you need to lift people up. It just does so much for you, Jenny. If you can go somewhere, just like you said, and you sing the song, "What the world needs now," oh, you better believe it. What the world needs now is love. And it covers every obstacle. If you would only stop and think, you know, if you have the compassion and you love people. So that's what we would do. Mom and I would do that. And whatever else we could do, you know, just the places to go and people that you could see, someone to help. God gives you that heart and the desire.
And you didn't waste it. You sure didn't waste your heart, Flo Carter. No. I could talk to you all afternoon, but they're wrapping me now. I know you want to hear more from Flo. And so make plans now to go see Flo when she's at the Augusta History Museum in June. Here are the details. I love you. You can see Flo in person next month as she is the featured speaker June 18th in the Brown Bag Lunch Series at the Augusta History Museum. It's free for members, $5 for non-members, and you do not have to register. Take your own lunch and visit with others at 11:30 in the Rotunda. The lecture starts at 12:30 in the Museum Theater. A short Q&A follows the talk, but if you can't make it, you can see the recording on the Augusta Museum of History YouTube channel.